name is Alvin with Origami by Aki. I'm going to show you how to make a dragon. We're going to use foil paper, which you can get in a craft store. You can also make it with just regular copy paper. It only has to be colored on one side. But with foil paper, it's going to look a little bit nicer. So we're going to start with using foil paper with the nice side down. And we're going to make it's actually going to be called a stretched bird base. So we start by folding it in a rectangle like this, opening it up, folding it in a triangle, open that up, fold it in a triangle in the other direction, and then fold it in a rectangle in the remaining direction. Okay, and then when you have it like this, you're going to fold one side down along the line it already has to fold, and then fold the other side down on the other side of the paper like this. So if you have the open part, you're going to put your finger in between here, open it up, and just fold it straight down. So it should look like this after you folded it. And from this open part, you're going to take just the top sheet only, bring it up to this middle line, and make a kite shape. So bring up the other side to finish the kite shape. Okay, so this is what we have right now. Then we're going to just turn it over, do the same thing on the other side. Again, this is the open side here, so you can bring this up. So then the open side is going to come to a nice point. And do the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to bring this top part and just fold it over slightly, like that. Actually, the only reason we're doing that is so that when we open up these two flaps, then we know that we're going to bring it up to this line very carefully. Take the top sheet only. We're going to bring it up to this line that we just folded here. We're going to reverse these two folds here so that it comes to a nice point. This, by the way, is called a petal fold, which is one of the hardest ones in origami. So make sure it comes to a nice point. Okay. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Do what's called a stretched bird base. You take these two things and basically stretch it out like this. And we're going to slide it flat down like this. And these two parts here we're going to bring together. These are going to be the feet, actually. So what we're doing is just bringing it together like this. And doing the same thing on the other side. So all we do is just bring these down together until it flattens out. Then we're going to take these two legs, also flatten them down. Okay. And then from here, we're going to go from this point all the way up to the top here and make a fold. Goes down like this. This is going to be the tail back here. Try to make it come to a nice point. Do the same thing on the other side. Take this long part here, just fold it over so it comes right to this edge. Okay, so now we're going to fold it in half like this. And this part here is going to be the head. We're going to do a reverse fold along this diagonal right here. And the head's going to go up like this. Now to make the tail, take this long part, just fold it back about here. So this part's going to be the body. Going to do a reverse inside fold. Okay. And then just have it kind of zigzag back and forth. This is the tail. So again, this is a reverse outside fold. And finally one more going back up. So this can be another reverse inside fold. Okay. So that's the tail part. For the head, I'm going to take this part and make it a little bit thinner. So just bring this back and fold this towards the middle on both sides. Okay. Flatten that down. And head's going to come out like this. This is going to be a outside reverse fold. And so this part here, and this is really why we want to use the foil paper, we're going to make them look like kind of like a dragon, we're going to kind of pinch this together like this, and then just flatten that down. That just gives it a little bit more of a sort of a dragon look there. And to make the eyes, we're going to fold this back. So now we have it going the same direction on both sides. Complete the head, we're going to fold this part back. So we're going to open this part up. Do this inside reverse fold, making it come back. So you have the eyes right here. And finally, to make here's the two front legs. To make those, we're going to just fold this part up, then open it up, do this inside reverse fold, and then bring the legs down like that. Then do the same thing on the other side. We're going to follow the same direction for the legs to bring this up. And then we're going to fold this part down again. And you just open this up for the legs so it'll stand up. And this is Alvin with Origami by Aki. And that's how you make the origami dragon.